What is up, y'all? It's your boy, the Renegade Enigma, doing another video, and in this video, we're here to talk about the WWE's Superstar Shakeup, you know, the outcome of it and whatnot. You know, everybody got transferred. Those of you that don't know, you know, this is the time where we, you know, trade off superstars from Raw to SmackDown, SmackDown to Raw, and we have NXT call-ups and whatnot. And, you know, they counted the week before and whatever, they mentioned the people who got moved up, even though it wasn't part of the actual Superstar Shakeup, so that's what I'm going to do. But we're going to start this, you know, step by step and whatever, because it was a 2-day process. So we're going to start off with Monday Night Raw and whatever, and the people who moved to Raw. First things first, for that week and whatever, before the Superstar Shakeup, we have the offers of Pain, Akam, and Razor. And initially they had Paul Ellery with them, but they fired him and whatever, so he's no longer affiliated with them, so it's just Akam and Razor now. So that's the thing, right? Next we had Ember Moon come up to the main roster and whatever. So now we have the Offers Pain and Ember Moon move up from NXT to the main roster, Monday Night Raw and whatnot. So yeah, that's the thing. But then we had a return of a former WWE superstar who was in, prior to this, he was in Impact Wrestling, whatever, known as the Destroyer, known as the Walking Armageddon, Bobby Lashley. So he made his return. He's a Monday Night Raw roster member and whatnot, so that's the thing. And next we have Monday Night Raw's in-ring debut of an NXT superstar, none other than No Way Jose, and he's pretty much the new Adam Rose at this point, so that's the thing. He has his own entourage and whatever, the conga line or whatever you want to call it. So that was the thing. It's kind of entertaining, kind of cool. So yeah, to my knowledge, that's all that happened that week and whatever. If I'm wrong about that, comment down below and like remind me, whatever. But now we're gonna go on to the actual Superstar Shakeup and whatever. So we're gonna start things off with the brand new United States Champion, Jinder Mahal and whatever, and he had one of the Singh brothers with him. The other one's injured, but you know he's gonna have both of them. So we have 3 new roster members right there and whatnot. So he comes out asking for all these demands and whatever, and you know the general manager of Monday Night Raw, Kurt Angle, puts him in a match against Jeff Hardy for the United States title. And lo and behold, out of nowhere, Jeff Hardy is the new United States champion, and he's a Grand Slam winner. So yeah, that's the thing. Keep a note of that. Jeff Hardy's the new United States champion. So, you know, basically Jinder got screwed, lost his title his first night on the show. But next we have an in-ring segment with the returning Dolph Ziggler. So yeah, that's the thing. We had Dolph Ziggler on Monday Night Raw and whatever. He's like doing his return speech and whatever, when he gets interrupted by Titus Worldwide. You know, Titus O'Neil, Apollo Crews, yes, they gave him back his last name, Crews, and Dana Brooke. So apparently they're trying to sign him to their faction and whatnot, but he says he's not alone. When out of nowhere, his tag team partner, you know, basically beats them all down, and you know, they all hell breaks loose and whatever. Who is his tag team partner, you might ask? He's another NXT call-up, and this one kind of surprised me, Drew McIntyre. So that's the thing. So Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre are a tag team now. Running gag here, Dolph Ziggler found his Diesel and whatever, you know, Shawn Michaels and Diesel, that type of thing. So yeah, that's the thing. Next we have a backstage segment with Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle and whatever. They're talking backstage when out of nowhere Natalya shows up. So that's the thing and whatever, and she's all happy-go-lucky and whatever. So apparently they're trying to like pass her off as a face and whatever, you know, a good guy. Which, you know, apparently she's really cool with Ronda Rousey and whatever. But I see her eventually betraying Ronda and whatever, and turning back into a heel, you know, a bad guy. So look for that later in the future. But as for right now, our new roster member is Natalya. Next we have a vignette of the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. And yeah, we have Baron Corbin as the new member of Monday Night Raw. So yeah, that's the thing. And finally, for the main event, we had a 10-man tag, and Kurt Angle said one of the members of the 10-man tag is going to be the new member of Monday Night Raw. That new member of Monday Night Raw is simply Glorious, and that person is the glorious Bobby Roode. By the way, also in this match, early in the night, it was revealed that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were signed to the Monday Night Raw roster and whatever by Stephanie McMahon herself and whatever. Kurt Angle didn't want them there and whatnot. And of course, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan fired them from SmackDown Live, so that was a thing. So officially part of the Monday Night Raw roster, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So yeah, that was a thing or whatever. That's it for the show that I can remember. Again, if I'm wrong about that, comment down below. But then we had more people move around on online and whatever. I don't know if it was Twitter or WWE.com itself, but the other people who got moved to Raw are, number one, Chad Gable. So he's away from his former tag team partner, Shelton Benjamin, whatever. Next we had the Riot Squad, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan. So we got 3 right there. Then we had Mojo Rawley move over to Raw. Then we had, which I forgot, they had a backstage segment with the bar and whatever. We had Breeze Dango. And then we had the Ascension move to Raw also. So I guess we're going to get the Fashion Files on Monday Night Raw. But next we have Mike Kanellis, which, I'm assuming he's probably going to have his wife with him, Maria Kanellis, eventually. Because, they just had a baby and whatever. So once they get all that settled, they're probably both going to show up on Monday Night Raw. So that's the thing. And finally, we have Mr. Woo 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 himself, Zack Ryder. But yeah, that's all that I can remember from Monday Night Raw. If I forgot anything, please comment down below and, let me know, like, what I forgot and whatnot. So that's the thing. But now we're going to go to SmackDown Live and the new members of SmackDown Live. Okay, so just like Monday Night Raw, we're going to start off with the week prior because, they talked about that and whatever. They're new arrivals, if you will. They weren't part of the, Superstar Shakeup and whatnot. But, yeah, it should be noted that Paige is a member of the SmackDown roster now. For those that don't know, she made this long speech on Monday Night Raw and whatever where she was retiring from the WWE and going off to do something different, whatever. But lo and behold, the next night on SmackDown Live, it's announced that she's the new general manager of SmackDown Live and whatever because, we got Daniel Bryan back in the ring, so, no need for him to be, general manager and whatever because he didn't like doing that anyway. So now Paige is part of the SmackDown Live roster and the general manager of SmackDown Live. But as for actual, call-ups and whatever, actual, athletes in the ring or whatever, we got an iconic duo. And yeah, we no longer call them that. Now they're simply known as the Iconics. That is Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. So they're part of the SmackDown Live roster, and they came in with a bang, beating up Charlotte and whatever, costing her the women's title and whatever, which now the women's champion is Carmella. So that's noteworthy right there. But to my knowledge, that's all that really happened on SmackDown. SmackDown being a smaller show, not that much happens on there as compared to Raw and whatever. So to my knowledge, that's all I can really remember. So now on to the actual Superstar Shakeup. We're going to start things off with The Miz, who actually was announced to be part of the SmackDown roster on Monday Night Raw and whatever. So, that was the thing. Kurt Angle said that he traded him to to SmackDown, excuse me. So now The Miz is part of SmackDown. I would believe he would have his wife with him and whatever eventually, Maurice. But news right here, he doesn't have the Miztourage. The Miztourage basically is going to stay on Raw. And in that 10-man tag that I was talking about, which Miz was a part of and the Miztourage was part of, the Miztourage basically left him hanging and whatever, basically betrayed him. I guess the Miztourage are face now. I don't even know if they're still going to be called the Miztourage. They're probably going to change their name, but that's the thing. But now, like I said, the new member of SmackDown Live is The Miz. Next, we have the new member of the SmackDown Live roster, Samoa Joe. And, he did this big-ass promo on Roman Reigns and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, we have Samoa Joe on SmackDown Live. But then we have the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, making her SmackDown Live debut and whatever. Coming in for the save for Becky Lynch and Charlotte and whatnot. So that was a thing. Next we have the returning United States Champion, Jeff Hardy, come to SmackDown Live and whatever. That's why I told you keep a note of Jeff Hardy and whatever, because he won the title on Monday Night Raw, and now he's part of the SmackDown Live roster, so there's no conflict right there. You know, everything, all the titles are in the right place, so that's the thing. But next we have a backstage segment with The Bar, you know, Cesaro and Sheamus. So they're part of SmackDown Live and whatever. Which is then followed up by another backstage segment with The New Day, which was already on SmackDown. Ty Dillinger, that was already on SmackDown. But with the new person on SmackDown Live, R-Truth. And it was really funny and whatever. They ended it with R-Truth saying, "Welcome to Monday Night Raw" and whatever. And him saying, "My bad, this one's on me." You know, the typical R-Truth thing. So it was like really funny. So now R-Truth is on SmackDown Live. So then we have a call-up and whatever, and I was right about this. We have Andrade Cien Almas with Zelina Vega and whatever. So that's a call-up from NXT and whatever. So happy to see you that and whatnot. Next we have Absolution, Sonya Deville, and Mandy Rose. They're making their SmackDown debut and whatever. So that's a thing. Next we have Sanity, which everybody thought Sanity was going to Monday Night Raw, but no, they're going to SmackDown Live. But there's a caveat here, it seems, right? Because we have Eric Young, we have Alexander Wolf, and we have Killian Dane, but no sign of Nikki Cross or whatever. So apparently Nikki Cross is staying on NXT as of right now. So yeah, we have, I guess, what, 3/4 of Sanity? So yeah, that's the thing. SmackDown Live has Sanity now. Next we have the Club, you know, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So that's the thing, they broke up the Club once again or whatever. Kind of, because they still have AJ there. So I guess they're going to alternate every year and whatever. Go from AJ to Finn. One year they have to have all 4 of them on the same show. That would be awesome. But yeah, that's the thing. And finally, we have the returning, from injury, the returning Big Cass and whatever. The rumor was they were supposed to change his name back to Colin Cassidy, but I guess he's still Big Cass and whatever. Kind of made an impact on whatever and beat up Daniel Bryan, so I guess that's going to be Daniel Bryan's next feud and whatnot. So that's the thing. By the way, I read somewhere Sin Cara apparently moved from SmackDown, from Monday Night Raw to SmackDown. Excuse me. I don't know how true that is. I swear Sin Cara was part of the SmackDown Live roster all along. But, you know, that's what I read. So if this is right, comment down below and let me know. But yeah, this is your new roster for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live, y'all. So comment down below and tell me your feelings on this and whatnot. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I kind of like it and whatever. SmackDown seems to have the stronger roster and whatever, even though, you know, Monday Night Raw has the bigger roster. So that's the thing. But yeah, y'all, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Until next time, y'all. Peace.